guys, what's up? It's Kiwi here. We're gonna stream this match. It's Team Minotaurs versus Team Nemesis ESports. It's an EZL match, it's a tournament match, and I've got my awesome friends here with me that are gonna cast. I've got Hypervane and Dadazook. So say hi, guys.
Hey!
Yep. Do your thing. Do your casting thing.
And as we start, we have a Idris band and a Catherine band. Smart Catherine band. If they plan on doing a laner that's very, very bad against close-up guys like Idris, that's a good band, but we'll see what happens. First pick for Captain is a Arden. Arden, a strong pick, can get you out of a sticky situation with his gauntlet. He can start a team fight. We have the enemy in close, and we have a Lance again. He's been coming back. He hasn't been meta. He's coming back into the meta for sure. He's very strong with his roots, with his Githian wall. But the problem with the Githian wall is he can help your team, but he could also not help your team. He can push the enemy away from an ult. He can help your team, your team as much as he can hurt your team. And we have our Scarf. Whether it be jungle or lane is yet to be seen. And let's see how team Nemesis Esports will respond. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. So no picks yet. And that's EZL. Nope.
Alright, same picks.
My guess it was
Start the party once you guys get back. There you go.
I guess they just couldn't find a hero to pick. Then they kind of panicked last minute. They couldn't find a hero, but they're gonna have to. Let's start at some point. Once again, we start. Again, Ben Idris. Again with Catherine. Going with the Scarf. Again, lane with jungle. We'll have to see. Pick what Team Esports will pick for their second pick of the draft. And it is a Rhyme, a very, very hard person in a one-on-one fight, in a team fight. He is really good, and he demolishes all melee comps. He can manage to, with his ice pillars, he can root, he can stun with his ult. He's a very good jungler and a very difficult person to kill in the team fight. And we'll see what there'll be Team Esports' last pick. And it is a Ringo for the lane. Now, let's see what Team Minotaur has in store for the last pick. Will it be a laner or a jungler? We shall see. Oh, and they're gonna go with a Cruel. So we have Arden, Ringo versus Lance, Scarf, and a Cruel. It's gonna be an interesting team fight. What do you think about this, Data?
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be severely interesting. A lot is gonna happen between the Crow and the Rhyme. I'm not sure why they decided to respond with the Crow. But let's see how it goes. Will Crow's fortified health actually help out against Rhymes, or will it play against him? That's probably one of the toughest decisions that's probably going to happen in this match.
Well, we shall see. But with that lens, though, they have to be careful where they fight. They cannot fight in a confined space, because in that confined space, the Lance will be able to hair into the wall and stun them. They have to be out in the lane or in the middle of the jungle to where it's open. They can't be in a confined space. That is where we cannot fight in confined spaces. That will be where Team Esports will have their downfall. If they can keep it in an open space, they'll be fine.
Alright, both teams have decided to rush right down into the middle of the Halcyon Fold. The match has started and is about to get on its way. Looks like Team Minotaurs is going to do the 3-player jungle, and looks like on this side with Nemesis over there is probably going to have a Ringo up into lane, but there goes the scout trap right there. Lance, I'm not sure if he sees it, but he tries to steal the tree, and yes, he does. He was able to steal the tree.
Very aggressive play to steal the jungle, which he got it, so that's a smart play. If you manage to not be able to make sure that the Rhyme doesn't get fed, he will have a very bad early game. But if he gets fed early game, he might have problems. So it's a very nice jungle steal by the Lance, going in, taking that chance, and he took it, and he got it.
Now both teams have gone to the respectful positions or where they're supposed to be belong. Scarf and Ringo, they're having a little bit of trading damage right onto the lane right there. Scarf ends up taking a little bit more damage now. He's forced to use his healing flask in the end. But Arden is right there, waiting for Scarf to make the wrong move, unfortunately. But he is not going for it. right down into the jungle. Looks like Minotaurs are actually planning to get the Eltrian, and yes, they do. Lance goes up, does not see the Arden there at all whatsoever, and now he does. He does a little poke, but that's all he's going to do about it. It goes up more basic attacks, and the one punch comes from the Arden.
Yes, for now they're going to just stay very passively. I expected this. Just for now, they'll get the farms and just stay passively. But the Lance struck me aggressive really early, using the get the wall. And
back up into the lane now. Scarf lands his Spitfire, but he shot his goop just a little too late, unfortunately. Arden decides to rotate down, try to stop that crow, but now he is being trapped in a 1v2 situation. And will he try to go for it? Oh, he misses the impale, unfortunately. There comes out the crow, there goes out another Spitfire, and there goes out the Vanguard. The goop slows the Ardens down, but he's not planning to do anything about it. There goes out the Givian, push right into the wall over there for that stun.
Yes, that's definitely going to be important. Those Givian wall stuns will be important for Team Minotaur. If they can get those stuns off, they'll be able to contain the Rhyme, contain the Arden, contain the Ringo, and that will be definitely their advantage. The stuns will be the advantage for Team Minotaur.
There goes another Givian push right into that wall once again. But Rhyme, Arden, and Ringo, Team Nemesis, are actually trying to play a little bit more passively. They're being pushed right into that lane right there. So Minotaurs realize that they need to play a little bit more passively too, and let them take their respective farm before they can either engage.
Team Minotaur has the early game advantage with the Scarf and the stuns have the early game advantage, but with
comes out the one push and the Vanguard onto that Arden. Now Givian push has been right into that Scarf. That sounded like a wrong move, and the Spitfire has been hit with the goop. There goes out Rhyme's Ice Pillars, but not able to land on anything, unfortunately. Arden was forced to use his healing class there. I don't know why. But there goes out Givian push right into that wall. They don't have their crow, so it's a 2v3 situation, unfortunately. There goes another Ice Pillar, not able to land contact on anything. Rhyme just actually going to go down. Well, Croak actually comes up in a 3v2 situation. No, it's a 3v3 team fight right there. There goes an Ice Pillar. Croak comes up. There goes the impale right into the Arden. Arden gets taken down by the Scarf. First blood goes to Team Minotaurs.
Yes, the Lance's roots are just really, really strong. They can lock you in place. You can't move, and they can just go on you immediately. That's why they got the first blood. That Lance's roots are really important there for that team fight.
Now it looks like Crow and Lance are trying to steal some of their farm, and no, they weren't able to. Unfortunately, Rhyme was able to get it in the end. Scarf has decided to go down. And rotate a little bit since he sees his minions are being pushed heavily right into that lane. Crow over there decides to steal some of the Nemesis' farm.
It's interesting how the Lance started out with the Dragon Blood contract. The Dragon Blood contract is used to help get early kills. It slows down the opponent. Whoever's affected by the Dragon Blood, if you hit them, they get slowed down. You can get the kill easily. An interesting choice. Personally, I would go start with the contract to help with the early game sustain for the laner and the jungler. But the Dragon Blood contract is still a good pick. And see how it goes so far. Right now I give the advantage to Team Minotaur because that Lance.
Now here comes out the Lance with a Givian push right into the wall right there. Rhyme gets stuck in the group, plus a Spitfire unfortunately takes a little bit more than he should have, and there goes out the impale, able to connect onto that Rhyme right there. Rhyme was forced to use his healing flask, and that was just a 2v3 situation. But it looks like Minotaurs are able to hold off at their very best currently. There goes out the push. I'm not sure what Arden was doing there. Looks like he was trying to stall some time. Here comes up the Crow. They are still not aware that the Crow is there. Now things have calmed down just a little.
Okay, so the Rhyme's issue is going to be the Scarf. The Scarf.
Here comes out Crow. They're using. Oh no! There goes out Rhymes. Oh, and they're able to kill the Crow. Unfortunately, it's a 2v3 situation now. But they're looking trying to pick up a team fight, hopefully to get a kill. But Arden takes a little bit more damage than he actually really should have, and he shouldn't have gone into there. And boom, Lance goes down. Unfortunately, Scarf is all by himself with this Crystal Sentry. There goes out a couple of Spitfires, but not able to contact the group stairs with the Spitfire, hoping to do some damage, hoping to fend them off. But they respond by walking away, but Ringo out there is going to take a treant from the Crow.
That was an intense team fight. The Crow had the good damage, but Rhyme and his root completely stopped him in his tracks, and that's what screwed him over. But like I was saying earlier, the
only Crow, he dashes out, there goes out his stun. He's going to probably smite. Yes, he does. He does smite in the end, and he takes the kill off of that Ringo.
The best way to deal with the Rhyme would be the Scarf. The Scarf can shoot from behind the lines where Ring can't touch the Scarf and do good damage, fire damage to the Rhyme. That would be the best way to deal with the Rhyme in this situation.
Oh, goes at the Githia push, and as the Vanguard comes out, Turn is actually trying to fit the minions there. Doesn't even realize it because they're not in range. Found is forced to come out, and there goes that Rhyme's Ice Killer. It's not to contact on anything, but there goes that Ice Killer, able not to contact once again, unfortunately. But now it's a 2v3 situation there. Will Crow realizes that their team kind of the mess they're in, or will he keep on farming? I feel like they're going to keep on farming, unfortunately.
Maybe they need to continue farming, but that was I would say that's a pretty questionable foul by the Arden, especially since it got increased in cooldown.
Because an engagement from Team Nemesis, but they're actually able to do some damage, but not able to secure a kill onto that Scarf.
I was saying that Falcon was a bad idea because ever since it got buffed up, the cooldown got increased from this past update. They cannot waste their Falcons. They have to keep it scarce and use it whenever they need to. Then I think we actually didn't need to. Could just put it back, his health back, and come back to the fight. You should have saved that Falcon for another situation, but you have to do what you have to do. But
here comes out a team engagement. The Impale is able to land. There goes Azio, able to land onto that Crow, and now he gets rooted. There goes out a Fountain from Team Minotaurs, and there goes out a Spitfire plus group, and Ringo's Fireball comes out, is not able to kill that Crow. Unfortunately, he's able to stay alive into there. And Ryan's Ice Killer is hoping to do some damage. There goes out the Gifted Wall, push that Order right into the wall right there. More Spitfires come out, more poking damage. There goes out a nice pillar, and Lance sees that Scout Truck, able to seize it, and already got himself stuck in the wrong position. He will be able to get out alive, but just barely.
Yes, yeah, that Rhyme is going to kill those one-on-one team fights close up. The Raymond and the
Lance misses his Impale. There comes out the Ice Pillars right through there. There goes out a Root, and more Spitfire comes out with Ice Pillars.
That crew and Lance gonna have a hard time dealing with that Rhyme with his roots. Those roots can stop them and stun them, and then that gives time for Ringo Arden to go in and do some really good damage. But that Rhyme at the same time, building up his fortified health, doing damage with his Ice Pillars. This is gonna be an instant team fight from here on out.
There goes a couple Spitfires right onto that Arden there. There goes on an Ice Pillar, able to do some damage, but not able to do enough to stop the Crow. There goes an Impale, able to land onto the Arden. They're actually planning to target that Ringo there. There goes out a Gauntlet. The Crow Smite was not able to kill him, unfortunately, and now he's stuck in a bad position. Yes, he gets killed by the Arden because of his Vanguard.
The Crow engaged way too far. He went right next to the return, and that gave Arden the chance to use his Gauntlet to keep Crow stuck.
From the Rhyme and able to secure the kill. Ringo was able to secure the kill onto that Scarf.
Yes, the Crow should not have pushed that far. They gave Arden a chance to use his Gauntlet. They gave him the kill, and now they are down 2. That is another kill for them, and now they have to try to make a comeback from this. The team fights are going to be really hard for Team Minotaur with the Crow and the Lance. That Ryan's going to root them. Is going to ultimately end up being their downfall. But the Scarf in the groups, I'm going to guess that the Scarf's going to do a lot of damage from the back line. He's going to be their crucial point in team fights to do the damage to the Rhyme, to try to kill him as fast as they can, and then go for the Ringo. But of course, you see Cool trying to go for the Ringo, which is good. And Smart trying to kill the Ringo, but he cannot be chasing him too far to where he gets caught out like he just did near their enemy, near their turn. He needs to be careful where he engages. If he knows going too far, he needs to stop and back up and regroup with his team.
There goes the Spitfire and the group, and there goes the Sun from the Crow. There goes to the more Spitfires, able to miss. But here comes out the Lance Impale. Lance was able to push Arden back. Right here comes out the Breath Fire, but the power's already been used. Scarf actually miscalculates it, and now it's just a waste of a Breath Fire, unfortunately. It goes out and gets him stunned right onto that wall right there.
Yeah, they need to stay away from those walls. If they can bring the team fights into, they have the advantages in the jungle war near walls. If they can stun the Rhyme, stun the Arden, they'll be able to control the team fights and keep them in their control. In the open end fights, they have a little bit of an advantage because there's no way for where to root for Lance to root the victims. So they have to make sure they keep fights within where a wall's nearby in a clean close space, so they have the advantage against Team ESports.
No Nemesis over there. There's Arden's actually trying to lure them in a little bit foolishly, unfortunately, but not able to lure them in. Back up into the lane now. Crow's gonna go for that Ringo. Ringo does not take enough damage, unfortunately, and they're gonna target the Crow back. Crow just shrugs it off just like nothing right through there. Crow's gonna. Oh no! Lance misses an Impale, targets the Ringo, and they both, all three of them, get stunned right into that wall. Because there are more couple Spitfires and a couple shot players from the Ice Pillars also. There goes out the Scoop. The group plus Spitfire, able to land a Spitfire onto that Arden there, but has no cooldown speed for that group to come back alive. There goes out a couple more Ice Pillars right through there, hoping to land some to get some shield for that Rhyme. Now it looks like Crow is over there, sees that both sees that Nemesis is actually into their jungle, and it just plans to play very cautiously. Here comes Lance's Impale. They go to stun right onto that Ringo into there. The Vanguard comes onto the Ringo. Crows take it very low, and now he gets killed inside of that gauntlet. Rhyme, Arden, and the Ringo are taking the Lance down. Here comes out the stun for the Scarf. Does not able to do anything onto them. There goes out the Hero Blue Fire, and yes, it does connect onto them. They're planning to take Gold Miner right there. But
and that is the ace. That Ringo was doing really good damage because hanging on the outside, doing good damage to the Crow. Drew cannot get close enough to start hitting to get his stacks up to get this sustain going. And then Arden came in with his gauntlet. They are rushing up on the Crow. They killed the Crow. They got the Lance, and they managed to get the Scarf, which managed to get the ace. That was a really good team fight by Team ESports. Team Minotaurs has to try to come back in some way. They need to make smarter plays. They need to try to keep the fights within their so they make sure the threats are in their control. Make sure they control the fights, and they make sure that they can try to win this. They can come back, but it's gonna be pretty hard. Let's see what happens here.
And it looks like Arden's there in the jungle by himself, over pushing a little bit, placing some vision down. Vision is very important for this match because the Spitfire puts the group, able to land onto that Ringo, but Vanguard comes out, able goes for the stun right there. Here comes out a couple ice pillars right onto there, and the ult comes out from the Ryan, but not able to contact onto anything. A couple more Spitfires onto there, but nothing gets contacted.
This is what I mean when I say Lance can help you as much as he can hurt you. Every last time Lance misses a root, that gives him a chance to go in on Lance and do damage to him. If he can land a root, that'll give him the advantage. But every root he misses, that gives the other team the advantage to go in.
Here comes out, they're trying to target that Crow now because they see the opportunity. There goes out the fountain, but does massive amount of damage onto that Scarf either way. There goes out the Crucible for the whole entire team to get out of that gauntlet. And yes, they will successfully come up with life.
Lance needs to be a lot more smarter when he engages, when he impales. He cannot miss his impales. He does not have the luxury to miss his impale. If he does, the team can go on to the Lance. They kill the Lance. You got the other two, the Scarf and the Cruel, and that will be an ace. He needs to be careful where he lands his impales. He needs to make sure they can actually land. If not, he needs to not engage.
There goes an impale right onto the Ringo, but not able to do enough to secure the kill. But they're able to kill Lance, and there goes down the Crow because of that Ringo. Ringo's Hero Fire Brew comes out, and will be able to secure the kill. No, I don't think so, unfortunately. But they have the opportunity to seize the turret here. And will they be able to take it? Yes, they will. There goes turret down, and they lost another turret for Team Minotaurs.
Yeah, that Rhyme is really killing them with those roots. The Cruel and the Lance, when they get rooted, they cannot do anything. They get just stopping their dead tracks. And Ringo goes in with this really good burst damage and kill. It just manages to do good damage. And Arden goes in with the extra damage in there. The Gauntlet keep contained. And this so far the team fights have been going in Team ESports way. That Rhyme was a very good pick by ESports. They're gonna have a little bit of trouble though. That and let's see, Scarf just got an E that good for the sustain. And Lance got a Atlas, which is smart for the Ringo, but can he get close enough to use it? That's the real question. And can he use it in time without him dodging out of the way or missing the Atlas? We'll see what happens during these team fights. The Atlas should help with the Ringo damage, but overall that Rhyme is their biggest problem. Those roots are their biggest problem. When they go in, they need to find one of them. They need to catch one of them out of their position. Well, they need to either quickly get rid of the Ringo or deal with the Rhyme. But the Rhyme is really hard to kill because of by health. What will they do with each team fight? We'll have to see what happens coming up.
Here comes the gauntlet right onto that Scarf, able to get the stun onto them. Crow rushes in with his reflex block, and now takes a massive amount of damage because the attack slow from the Atlas onto them. Crow is actually not going to go down yet. He's not going to go out with a big fight there. He's able to take down the Ringo, but Ryan takes out the Crow. There goes Spitfires, and more Spitfires actually comes out, and the Ice Pillars actually also comes out from the Rhyme also. Rhyme is actually low on energy. There goes at the Impale, able to land on both Rhyme and Arden. Now they're stuck in a 2v1 situation, but Minotaurs, no, Nemesis has been cornered because of another Impale right onto the Rhyme. The Arden actually goes down, and the Scarf also goes down because of that Rhyme there. Both teams pulled out a 2-for-2 kill, but also received 1 for 1 alive.
The start was an extremely good team fight. Both teams were going at it. The the cool was smart. He waited till his rival was gone to go in after Ringo, managed to get the kill. That's a good trade. They got a kill right back at him in the jungle fight between the 2v2. That was a really intense fight. The round up to stay alive because of his Eve. That really good sustain. He's really good with that Eve, and to stay alive and long enough to keep the team out alive. And yes, there was a lot of casualties on both sides, but that was a really good trade off and a really good team fight, and we shall see what happens from here. That Atlas was really smart. By the Atlas was really smart on both sides.